I'm Pam with Pre-Employment Transition Services through the University of Missouri, Columbia. Today I'm at a recycling center and I want to show you some possible jobs that you could have. Later in this video, we'll also have some opportunities to practice at home. If you work in a recycling center, you can be working in all types of weather. Right now it's hot and sunny, but at some point you could be working in cold or rainy weather. If you work at a recycling center, you will need to be able to tell the difference between aluminum, plastic, paper, and tin cans. In this case, I'm getting ready to dump paper. And as we mentioned earlier, you could be working in all types of weather. One job that you might have would be picking up paper or bottles or different items that customers may have dropped. Another job that you could have would be to help some of the customers know which bin do they need to go to put their plastic or their paper in. Let me show you some of those bins. At this recycling center, you can see that you would need to help the customers know which bin to go to. This one is closed. You would have to help them find the one that's open. We have bins for glass, for aluminum, for tin, mixed plastics, cardboard, and even paper. At this job, you would get to wear comfortable clothes and especially comfortable shoes because you would do a lot of walking. Something else you might wear would be a reflective visibility vest so that customers would see you in the parking lot when they drive by. Hi everybody. So let's talk a little more about this job at a recycling center. It's actually a really important job. You are helping your community and you're helping the world with the problem that we face with pollution. There's a lot of things that could go into recycling instead of your trash. So this would easily be a job that you can practice at home. One way that I do recycling at home is I like to use bags that I pick up at Walmart or TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They only cost $1, and with the handles, they're easy to carry. You could use cardboard boxes, plastic bins, just about anything will work for your recycling. As you can see, I've labeled mine. On the paper, I have the green arrows, and that's the recycling symbol. So let's look at some of the items that we would put in the paper recycling bag. First off, I have an empty toilet paper roll. That can go in the paper recycling. We get lots of mail. These are all empty envelopes that instead of throwing them away, they need to be recycled. I have a receipt that could be recycled. I even have a little magazine. I can recycle that. Some items that you get, and this was just a small box, but they will need to be broken down and made flat so they can go in recycling. Let's look at even another box that I have. This box is still put together. Let's flatten it so that it can easily go in our recycling container. That way we have room for more items. Now that it's all flat, I'm going to put it in the bag. The The next bag that I have is aluminum. I use a smaller bag because we don't have many aluminum items in our house. The most common thing that you have for aluminum would be soda cans. Now I have my container for glass. Again, you can see my green recycling arrows. Right now I have one bottle for glass and it has a plastic lid. I do need to take that off and put in my plastics. I also want to lay my glass bottle down carefully because it shouldn't break or shatter in the bag. Now I'm ready for my plastics. Again, you can see my green recycling symbol. Remember that lid that was on the glass bottle? We're going to put it in our plastics bag. Other items could be an empty pill bottle, my come and go cup, even a plastic spoon. We have an empty cookie container and an empty shampoo bottle. The last bag that I have would be for tin cans. There's my green recycling symbol. Most of your tin cans will be food can items, but also the tin cat food cans. Don't forget the lid. Most towns do have recycling centers, and then you may take your bags or your bins to the recycling center after you have them full.